and welcome back to the Ivy Grove channel. My name is Meg Birch and I am a professional vocalist and vocal coach. I'm all around kind of musician, and I co-founded this channel last year, and today I thought it would be really interesting to talk about a few positive ways that us musicians could maybe earn a couple more pounds and try and get ourselves back on our feet. Now, there's no need for me to tell you that a pandemic we're in the middle of a pandemic, it's all that's blooming talked about, but I wanted to kind of bring a more positive light on it all. I know most musicians have lost a lot of work, including myself, be it kind of in the wedding function scene, or if you're a big kind of touring artist. That just isn't happening at the moment, and so I wanted to come up with a few creative ways and a few tips and maybe things for you to think about that maybe will help us to earn a little bit of money on the side of whatever support we're getting from our governments, or not getting from our government, shall we say, in order for us to maybe try and find our feet again. So the first idea, which we're all very aware of, and maybe you've done this already, is online gigs are a great way of making a little bit of extra money. So be that kind of a Facebook Live gig or an Instagram Live or even a YouTube Live. It brings friends and family together in terms of it entertains them, but also helps you to find new fans, engages your audience, and also allows you to put a PayPal link as like a busking hat onto your live video and pin your PayPal link and ask people to leave donations. Tell people about how, the arts is underfunded, is not getting much help, and people will help you out. Even if it's an extra £15 for an hour-long performance that you did, that's £15 that you didn't have before. So it's a really good way of doing things. Online gigs, and also it gets you practicing, it gets you singing, gets you playing whatever kind of instrument or whatever you play. Idea number 2 is using the skills that you have to do some online teaching. I'm lucky that I did a degree in vocals and kind of commercial pop scene, so I know a little bit about music business. I'm also a trained vocal coach, and so I've been able to use this skill to really try and earn some extra dollar basically. Zoom is amazing, Microsoft Teams, all of these sorts of apps where we can do the lessons online. I would really recommend, if you're going to do singing lessons online, get yourself an interface. Anything you can do to kind of help improve the sound quality, because it does come with a few difficulties, but really you can honestly reap the rewards from using the skills that you have. If you don't have something like, a degree, or you don't play an instrument, or you feel like you don't have much to give in terms of a physical technique and things like that, music consultancy is amazing. If you know that you feel you have a really good eye for creative outlets, such as building websites, or you're really good on your social media and you're really good at your Instagram or whatever, also publicise yourself as a music consultancy. I know that I could do a lot better with my social media, and so if I knew someone was out there who could give me an hour of their time for, say, £10-15 an hour, who could give me some tips and could help me to really kind of hone my ideas in, make my brand stronger, that sort of thing. Use whatever skills you have and try and sell them. We've got to get creative here, guys. Use the skills you have and get teaching online. Option number 3 that I thought of was there is crowdfunding, and there are things like Patreon sites. This is where, if you've got some really kind of die-hard fans who have supported you all the way, you can actually use sites like Patreon and like crowdfunding, Kickstarter, things like that, to get these people behind you, to explain to them, listen, obviously this pandemic's happened, I'm not getting the support I need, and I want to do X, Y, and Z. Maybe that's you want to release an EP, or you're really needing recording equipment at home so that you can better yourself and do the online teaching, or do whatever kind of projects you're thinking and you wanted to do last year and maybe this year. Get them behind you, come up with a budget, a realistic budget, or give them the chance to kind of sponsor you. So give me £10 a month and I will make sure that I send you a personalised message every month with an update of what I'm doing. And be an investment. Tell people that you're a valid investment. People love to help people who are starting out on journeys, especially if they really love you, like talent-wise, and really feel you can go somewhere. They will feel, it will give them so much satisfaction to know that they are helping someone who's struggling. So it's a really, really good outlet of earning a bit more money. Also, busking. At the moment we're kind of in lockdown 3 here in the UK, so we're not allowed to be outside the house, and also there wouldn't be no one in town to busk to. But when the restrictions lift a bit, busking is your friend. I busked for many years, and I earned as much as sometimes £120 for like 3 hours work. It is scary, and you are going to probably need some sort of kind of cordless amplifier. So if you don't have this, maybe this is something you could invest in, but I promise you will make your money back. Again, you're literally going to be paid for doing free rehearsal time, and it's free kind of public marketing, isn't it? People see you, they might ask you to sing for them at a gig or when things start opening up. Busking is key, so it's a really good thing to do. And I felt like I learnt a lot of resilience through busking as well. You will get the odd heckler, you will get the odd person asking you to move on, and it just makes you resilient, makes you get a bit more hard and go, okay, cool, it's nothing personal. They haven't asked me to sing in their face, they are allowed to have an opinion. Busking's so good in so many ways. Next one is to do what we're trying to do here on Ivy Grove. Release something, start a new channel. TikTok is huge at the moment. So TikTok, YouTube, release an EP. The more stuff you can get out on socials and the more stuff you can have kind of out in the marketplace, the more better off you're going to be. I know things with streaming and stuff is a bit more difficult. You don't start earning money on streaming until you have a certain amount of plays, and even then it's quite a small amount of money. And with the way royalties work, sometimes you don't reap those benefits till a few years down the line. I got my first check this year, and I've been doing Spotify covers for, I think, since about 2014. So it's taken 6 years for them to collect that kind of how many streams, where's it been played, blah blah blah, to make money. But that doesn't mean you can't be starting now. We don't know how long this pandemic's going to go on for, and the more stuff you can get out there so you can earn kind of money from it. Same with YouTube. The more views, the more subscribers you have, you can monetize it then, you'll get AdSense, things like that, and you can be earning money from that. Same with TikTok, same with sponsorships. So get yourself out online. I can't stress it enough. Another idea that I know quite a few friends have been doing is they have been selling a service for personalised songs. So if you're a keen songwriter or you have access to a good camera and some recording software, a lot of people are throwing out the service of, I will write your fiance who you're about to propose to, I'll write her a song all about your relationship, or I'll write you a personalised song for you to walk down the aisle to, or I'll write you a song that you need for your film if it's a uni student and they've only got 20 quid for music. If you love songwriting and you're going to be songwriting at home anyway, why not do it? It's about you making the effort to go on these forums or to push doors or to try and set out. It doesn't even have to be something fancy. Set yourself a little Instagram page up, a little Facebook page, and even if you got one commission a month, again, it's £20-30 that you didn't have before. And then the last point, and this is a bit of a touchy subject, is sell some gear. So I would always say, if you've got gear, hold on to it. You've worked hard to build up your gear collection and things like that. And it's always the case, isn't it, that you sell something and then you go, oh, boom, I really need that now and I sold that last month. How annoying is that? But we are in difficult times, and if you're a guitarist and you have pedals that you just don't use, or you're a singer and you've got, I don't know, 5 live mics, but it's only ever you who's singing and you don't need that, Reverb, eBay, Gumtree are gonna be your best friends. I'd avoid Facebook Marketplace personally. I don't feel like you get as much money there, and I feel like it's a lot better for things like furniture. I feel like people are going to take you a bit more seriously if you use kind of the Gumtree, eBay or Reverb, or even kind of if you don't even sell your gear, trade it in. There's places like Anderton's or GAC or big music retailers who will if your gear is in good shape, they will trade it in for something you need. So if you don't have a busking amp, trade some gear in and put a bit of more money towards it, and you've got yourself set up to make more money. Invest it in things that are useful and get rid of the stuff that you just don't need. So I really hope this has been helpful, that it's maybe kind of got your creative juices flowing a bit, and we can really try and start thinking out the box of how we're going to survive until we can get back gigging. A few kind of things that I'm preaching to myself there as well, things that I could be doing better and stuff. There is absolutely no pressure for us musicians as well to have to do any of this. This has been extremely difficult on everyone's mental health, and the fact that you even click on this video or kind of getting through life at the moment is an achievement in itself. And I'd say that is the first thing. Cut yourself some slack. You are never going to achieve, well, I mean, some people will, but most people aren't going to achieve the goals that they set out in 2020 or 2021 as a musician or an artist. It's been a massive blow to all of us, so I hope you're okay. I hope you stay safe. Be encouraged and keep going. Let's not let this UK government squash us of our creativity. The arts are important, and we love you so much here at Ivy Grove. Keep going, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you soon. Bye!